Welcome back to Chow Time Pods. Your host, Red. Got a video today from Dating Right.
I just think times are changing. Or maybe I'm just changing because everything I used to think I wanted or I thought was cool, it doesn't feel good anymore. Baby, for one, the club culture is dead. Until y'all bring back dance floors, I will not be attending. That whole pop bottles, club up culture, sections culture, it's not natural.
She ain't wrong. So I went to a Cambodian's New Year's event a couple months back. And I brought some friends that they've never experienced a Cambodian event or a Cambodian New Year. And as soon as the music started playing, people were already on the dance floor, already starting to dance. And my guests were just like, oh, people are dancing already? I'm like, yeah, was why we came to have this event, was for everybody to dance and have a good time. And then as soon as like we really got into it, almost half the freaking venue was on the dance floor dancing the traditional dances and just having a good time. And I think a lot of younger people just never experience that anymore. They just experience people sitting around, maybe a few people trying to dance here and there. They've never seen a full dance floor just packed of people.
I'm going to show you how busy it is on a Friday. Right, Megan, open the door. Are you ready?
That's a club?
Atlanta clubbing is so boring.
Yeah, again, there's not any, like, the dance floor is gone. You don't really have the dance floor anymore.
$100 admission.
What?
But I'm happy I ain't pay for it.
Well, of course you didn't pay for it. You're a woman. Men? $100.
So what's the club like now? They just stand around looking on their phones.
Oh.
They sit
Phones have
around,
really
they order
changed
bottle
that.
service, they
Yeah.
look on their phones. Think about the music that is played today. You can't dance to that music.
No, not really.
You can't do you remember just going to the club, the middle of the dance floor is
Packed.
jam packed.
Yes.
You're sweaty. You're not trying to be there looking we didn't have pounds of makeup on our face.
At this point, no one can convince me that club culture is not dead. No one. Because at this point, like in this day and age, it's not about, people going out having fun. It's really about people getting as much money out of you as possible. The amount of money that they're charging people does not align with the quality.
People or men to get in?
Either people are
Remember,
getting
a lot of women get in for free.
So last month, I go out with my friend because she invites me to this club, whatever. Never been there before. First of all, it was like an Eventbrite type of setup. So you get your ticket and women are free from this hour to this hour. I'm like, okay, cool. So I get one of the free tickets. I show up there, and apparently they had two separate ones. They had women free if you show up by midnight or before midnight, and then women free if you show up before 1 a.m. So I showed up a little bit after 12 with my
So it's just free for women.
friend. So my friend gets in for free, but then they want to charge me. And at that point, I'm like, bro, I'm already here. I was like, fuck it. Whatever, I'll just give the $20. We'll see what this night's going to be like. And I tried to keep an open mind. The night was shit. Like, that place would not pass one health inspection. Like, the health code violations alone in there were telling. Like, they had hookah, like, people could get hookah there and stuff like that. And you could tell, like, their air ventilation purification system was not up to code because you left there. One, you couldn't breathe when you're in there for most of the time. And you left there smelling like hookah smoke and whatever other smoke was going on in there. But I digress. My main issue was that when I left the next day, I looked at my bank statements and they charged me double for that ticket. So they charged me $40. So I was going to dispute that shit. So I called Chase, had them take it off of whatever. So I got the full $40 back. Fast forward to today, the 22nd of June, and I see that they charged me $20. So you're telling me after all that, After all of that, they could not let those $20 from one person go.
Guys, you know the club scene is dead when you see more and more women speaking out against it. They are the
True.
main demographic that goes to the club.
I mean, because they got it in for free and they get free drinks.
Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not too old for the earth, but I'm too old for the club. And let me tell you why. So my friend hit me up and she was like, "You trying to go out tonight?" And I'm like, "Sure." And she was like, "Okay, I'm gonna hit the promoter up, see if we get a table." I said, "Absolutely." And she was like, "Okay."
Like, just to go out and get a table, how much is that? Like $1,000 plus, no?
The tables are $750 and $950. There's 3 of us. So when I did the math, I was like, plus taxes and fees, if we get the $750 table, we're gonna be spending about $300 to $350 per person. She was like, "Well, fuck that, I could pay a bill." I said, "Exactly."
Yeah, $300, $350 a person. You guys could have gone to a very, very nice Michelin star omakase for that price, and you would have had a nice experience.
She said the only reason why I want to go out anyway is because my ex got the kids and I'm finally free and I want to go out and step out and have a little bit of fun. And I know the DJ that's going to be at the club tonight is going to be good. Like, he plays, really good set. And I'm like, "Oh yeah, so I would love to go too, but $3 to $350 per person." And she was like, "Okay, well, how about this? We just go up there and we wing it." And I'm like, "Girl, was that supposed to make me want to go?" She was like, "Well, between me, you, and our other friend, we gonna know somebody." And I said, "Oh, girl, that turned me off completely. Like, yes, we are gonna know somebody, and we have to talk to them and be in their face and be nice." And we just too old for that. Like,
they don't even want to socialize with us.
Even if we don't know somebody to get us in the club, I'm not about to be sitting in somebody's section while they trying to pour alcohol down my throat. And I don't know. I just envision that. I don't know, like, if that still happens. But I'm too old for that. I'm too old to be trying to be nice to some random dude so I can get in his section. I'm too old trying to finesse my way in the club. I'm just too old. And she was like, "Friend, me too. We just, fuck it, we ain't gonna go."
What's it end up being? Because they're broke, dusty, musty crusties. They think that they're hot stuff. They think that they're ballers. They don't need no man. But when it comes down to it, $350 is a lot of money for men or women. No matter how much you're a boss, babe.
I said, "Well, good. We not gonna go." Because that's why, remember I told y'all I went to the club this summer and all the females in there were between the ages of 21 and 24. And this is probably why, because I mean, at that age, you don't mind, finessing and scheming to get your way in for free and having fun. Like, that's fine. But when you reach my age, like, okay, I just want things to be smooth.
And not just that, you just can't finesse your way as you used to. That's probably the real reason. This is probably womanese. Translation. I hit the wall and I don't have as much, pull or attraction level as I used to. That's why I don't want to do it anymore.
But then I'm like, I don't want to spend all this money for it to be smooth. Like, I come from an era where we used to go to the club with no money or very little money and come back intoxicated. So I'm like, that.
See? Translation seemed correct. I'm learning womanese, guys. She pretty much said it. Oh, yeah. Because, I'm not getting free drinks and as much as attention as I used to, so I'm not going to try.
And then when I did start buying bottles, towards my later years going to the club, like...
Because I was a boss B. I graduated from I needing a man to pay for me to I could pay for myself.
I didn't mind spending $1,000 on a table back in the day. That was stupid, but I didn't mind. But now I mind. So I guess we just not gonna go. But yeah, clubbing over 30, I just don't have time for the politicking and being nice. I just want to get in, get out, and go home. Oh, not to mention the $750 table, they wasn't trying to give us top shelf liquor. They were trying to give us regular liquor that we don't even drink. Like, shit we don't even drink. They wouldn't give us no, like, not even no Casamigos. Like, they're like, "Oh, you got to get the $950 table for that." Ew, no. Like, ain't gonna get one bottle? Child, hell no.
Now, she's a real one for that. That whole trying to hustle men at the club for drinks or whatever, that is so played out and immature. That is really sad. Girl, you in your late 20s and 30s, y'all still hustling men for a couple of drinks.
So I don't know if y'all saw, but there's this whole discourse going on Twitter talking about why do clubs suck now and why does club culture suck now? And we gonna get into it because I'll tell you why club culture sucks now. Step number 1, section culture. If y'all really want to understand why clubs suck now, you must understand that section culture has ruined clubs.
This has been mentioned quite a bit that now they have sectionals where people sit down, and it kind of took up a lot more space now. There's not people standing up as much, or people are always just trying to get into the sections. What I'm hearing.
The fact that y'all want people to pay $300 for a bottle of Hennessy
Jeez.
and $1,000 for a section in the club that may or may not bust, but then I can't have no more than 8 people in my section or 5 people in my section is crazy as hell, especially on a random ass Saturday when I'm trying to go outside and have a good time. Another reason why I be telling people all the time that club culture suck, like this one girl said on Twitter, y'all don't play no dance music in the club, and it's absolutely facts.
I mean, back in the day, it was do 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 do. Everybody knew what that song meant. It's about to be
Like, how do you expect me to dance to Lil Durk and Lil Baby the whole time in the club? That shit just ain't gonna work. Like, don't nobody want
I do admit we had some damn good clubbing music when I was growing up.
to be in the club listening to how you dropped your ops the whole time. Like, play some dance hall, play some bounce music, like, play something, but do not play some house music, something, whatever. But do not sit up here and play no, like, drill the whole time in the club. Don't nobody want to hear that. You can hear that in your car. You can hear that during your smoke sessions. We don't want to hear that in the club. Another reason club culture sucks is because y'all love recording people to embarrass them to put it online. And let me get into it.
That and gym right there. Big reason why people stop going to gym too.
People usually used to go to the club back in the day in the early 2000s to just get outside, party, celebrate life, and have fun. Which is why the lyrics pull up to the club, gas tank on E, but all drinks on me was created in the first place. But y'all love to kiki and laugh at people because maybe they hair sweating out, maybe they wig sweating back, maybe they outfit don't look up to par with you would like. So people are so self-conscious that they would rather stand on the wall the whole time instead of dancing in the club and the party, and y'all wonder why people don't go to the clubs no more.
That does sound like a good reason. Yeah, why would you want to mess up your all of this dancing and sweating and stuff while someone can record you and just make fun of you?
Nightclubs are dying, and here's why. I'm gonna hold your hand while I say this. Nobody wants a table anymore. Back in the day when on any given Wednesday, Rihanna and Kim Kardashian could be spotted shaking ass at a table, yeah, that's pretty cool. That definitely had a moment. But now, the bottles, the signs, the sparklers, ugh, boring. In 2024 alone, I partied in 17 different cities around the world. I also work at Nightlife as a seasoned PR executive. So when I'm out, I do a lot of looking, I do a lot of field research, I ask a lot of questions. So this is not coming from just one market, this is a worldwide thing. Anyway, the conclusion is nobody's having fun at tables. Everyone is just like sitting there on their phones looking miserable. No one's dancing, no one's having fun. But here's the solution. If clubs just remove tables in the middle section and open that up as a dance floor, win-win. Right now, clubs, especially in LA, are so jam-packed with tables that you can't even mix and mingle. Like if you
See, again, it's weird. Again, the Cambodian New Year's event I went to, everybody had tables. It was tables of 10 people each. It was just pure tables, and then the dance floor. We had like an 8-course meal, and then we danced. The first meal didn't even come out, and everybody was on the dance floor already. Then the first meal came out. Nobody even cared about the meal. They were just on the dance floor. That's how it was. It doesn't matter if there's a section or not. There has to be a nice, like, area for people to dance. Like, we had a really nice venue for that one, and the dance floor was huge. So, I mean, we had what? I think it was like 50 tables in total. That dance floor was packed.
You see a hot guy across the bar, you can't even shoot your shot because there's a bouncer in the way. Tables completely kill the vibe, and you can't even go get a drink at the bar. Like, it's just killing the revenue for the club. Speaking of bottles, vodka and tequila, like, ew, throw it away. Did y'all know that 67% of Gen Z doesn't even drink? Instead of wasting bottles, promoters should just hand out free drink tickets so that people can at least order what they want. My friend group is about 40 people, and none of us have the exact same go-to drink. It just doesn't make sense for all of us to waste money on buying a bottle. The front door is killing your business. If I'm bringing my friends and my money into your club, I should be greeted with at least a smile. They are so hostile. They're like, what are you doing? What do you want? Like, who are you here with? Like, damn, like, I'm just trying to spend money and shake my ass. Like, I'm not.
Really? As much as this woman wants to say, trying to spend money and shake my... No, you're just trying to shake your ass for free and get free stuff. So don't bring this money in stuff. You're not bringing in money. The women are not bringing in the money.
Not here to like get arrested. Like, holy hell. Back in the day, that like mean door girl era, like that might have been cute, but now you're just gonna get your club canceled. And like people remember that. Like there's literally a running list in my notes app on my phone of clubs I will never go to. Not because the club sucked or the venue sucked, but because the people at the front door were pricks and it killed my whole vibe before I was even able to walk in.
Oh, so sorry you weren't like the most gorgeous person because you look a little wide, girl. And you probably didn't get the best treatment. So now you have a list of doormen being pricks. Doormen were always pricks. At least to men.
Now, that's very true. That's one of the reasons I haven't been back to a club in years. The last time I was at a club, the guys doing security, when they were searching me and patting me down, I thought it was a little too aggressive and a little too imposing, let's say. They was too rude, too overly macho. Then I remember the fact that they was charging us more than what they was charging the women. It was just a bunch of stuff that I didn't like, and I haven't been back since.
What are we talking about? What do you think about the going out scene now?
I'm so glad you asked me this because I'm pissed.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. City of Los Angeles, come here.
To the front.
To the front, please. What the happened? The girls can't go to Highlight Room. The girls can't go to Mama Shelter. The girls can't go to Playhouse.
What?
The girls can't go.
Oh, R.I.P. for Playhouse.
A moment of silence for the LA nightlife, please.
It's just not the same.
Nightlife culture is not the same. It has changed, but a lot of things have affected that. The economy is now in another recession, which
true,
crazy.
True.
Again, the Gen Z not drinking. 60% of some Gen Z not drinking is a big factor in a lot of things. I don't drink personally either. So, I mean, if you're not drinking, going to the club is kind of miserable.
Shit was lit. 2016, that's when the club was up again because we was making recession music.
Yes.
You know, we had nothing to live for.
Right. We're like, let's just be out.
I knew my rent was going to be late about a week ago. Okay, we knew.
Now we're outside like rent due.
Yeah.
I got to be in the house and enjoy this rent I just paid.
They talk about throw your ones. Baby, I need every penny. I'm not throwing shit. No. And no, you can't.
It really shows, like, people were tricked. You're so tricked into like how the music, oh yeah, spend all your money, you know, screw rent. Now, oh yeah, I'm worried about rent.
Can't have my bottle. That's another thing. They are stingy with the bottles in the club now, but I get it. That shit's $300 for some Sky vodka.
You gotta already drink and then go
out. The hot
out.
girls are gonna pass to their friends behind you. They go take the bottle and pass it back.
Here you go. Here's sis.
My hope for this year is that we bring the club culture back, please. And
yes.
Thank you. From Too Hot.
Like, if we made club culture even, and we just charged everyone, women would just never show up.
Girls who talked about it today.
You know.
Make it fun again.
Club culture is certainly not dead because people don't want to wear heels to the club anymore. And that's coming from somebody who loves to wear heels when I go out dancing. Club culture is dead because we don't socialize anymore. Everybody goes in the club and stand around and look at each other. And whether that's because of our increasing lack of social skills or because we're too sober and the drinks are too expensive, people are not really dancing anymore. Club culture is dead because the music is trash. You go to a white club, you're gonna be oots, oots, oots the entire night and the music never changes. The music choice for the EDM genre is often overwhelming and it's not good.
EDM is taking over. Rave culture has taken over. Rave music has taken over. I like it, enjoy it, but I do miss the old school stuff, or at least, you know, some lyrics.
Dancing music, it's good music to listen to if you're driving or running or something like that. And if you go to a predominantly black club, you're just singing the entire night because most of the songs are not party songs to dance anymore. Like the only time I see people act litty titty is when they play like Sexy Red or maybe some Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, but nowadays the songs are just about hood rapping and gang bang and bang bang and all that nonsense. The music is not fun anymore, it's too serious. But in both case scenarios, it's always awkward because it's like a large amount of dudes just walking around seeking out women and the women are just kind of huddled up together in a corner seeking that man. And maybe for fear of being made fun of and posted online, nobody wants to dance because they don't know how to dance anything other than TikTok dances. Overall, club culture is dead because clubbing is not fun anymore. Oh, and I almost forgot, how do you want us to dance if you give us no space to dance? 50% of the club space is literally seating areas that you have to pay for. You're literally paying $139 for flavored nicotine, a small ass Ciroc bottle, and some trash ass cranberry juice. But the wings are great.
Motherfuckers get a section at a club and act like they bought some motherfucking land.
Oh, let's not even talk about those overpriced section tables that people are paying.
$1,000 is crazy just to be in the club, to be able to sit down. Yeah. If I'm paying $1,000, I'm about to go to an all-expense resort where I can eat my ass off for 3-4 days.
People need to go ahead and admit that those section tables are only there for people who are seeking a lot of validation and a lot of attention.
I just think times are changing. Or maybe I'm just changing because everything I used to think I wanted or I thought was cool, it doesn't feel good anymore. Baby, for one, the club culture is dead. Until y'all bring back dance floors, I will not be attending. That whole pop bottles, fuck the club up culture, sections culture, it's not natural. Because by having all these sections, you are forcing people to operate in their ego. And for me, that does not feel natural. We just standing around staring at each other. Who got the biggest chain? Who popping the most bottles? Everybody's operating in their ego and the evil eye. And this is why I'm like, I had to leave. Because I can no longer deny who I am, and I can't keep humbling myself to be in these spaces that don't feel like love. It didn't feel natural. It didn't
I don't think the club has ever felt like love.
feel good. So if you create with love, if you are authentic, if you create with integrity, baby, please keep doing that shit. Because that old way of doing shit does not feel good.
Let me show you how to do this shit. I remember I bought this one chick a drink. I see her pass my drink to her ugly, broke-ass friend. All three of them huddled up like little cats in a milk bowl. Different lip glosses and shit on the glass. I said to myself, oh yeah, y'all three just mess it up for every chick in the world.
Broke, dusty, musty crusties.
The club scene is finito. The club scene is dead. And here's the reasons why. Let's start with the music. Ain't nobody going to the club when the music that the DJ's playing is possibly going to inspire a murder. While y'all ain't here playing this kill music.
Is that what's going on right now? Is that really the music they're playing in clubs?
I need that. Let me hurry up and pay my bill music. What you talking about? You look around, ain't nobody in this motherfucker dancing? Everybody posted up on Demon Time. You mean to tell me everybody in this motherfucker's a killer? I didn't come to the club to trap. I came to the club to have a good time. Dudes standing all around looking at you like you the next victim. You can't enjoy yourself as a grown man in these conditions. To the DJs out there, y'all better stop all this trap and drill shit and bring some of that reggae back. I'm not finna get killed with no coochie. I need to stop making that drill music and make some chill music. Y'all better play some Travis Porter around this club. Y'all don't got no Sean Paul, no T-Pain. I play with the value a drink, not think about getting shanked. They had to do this shit. To the ladies out there, the jig is up. Being bad and bougie done took you out the game. Ladies, I don't know what y'all go to the club for, but we fellas, we come to the club seeking a dingling massage. We know you want to be in our section for your image. We're tired of being used. What you mean you don't want to dance? You in the club with a see-through dress on, damn near butt naked. You dress like a stripper, so pull down my zipper. Drinks are too damn expensive for me to buy you one and you to not give me nothing. Excuse me. You better come caress me with that thumper. Oh! So y'all just came out here for attention. Yeah, I'd rather stay home. I ain't playing with y'all. Newsflash, ladies. All the dudes that was trapping and spending that money on to get your attention, they in jail. Men and women go to the club for two different reasons. Women, y'all been going to the club to boost y'all egos up and get all the attention you could possibly get without giving men nothing in return. And men are finished with you for that. Ladies, y'all gotta understand something. Men go to the club to try to get a dingling massage. Yeah, I said it. Do this shit. Because of social media and celebrities fucking y'all head up.
100%. I think 99% of men are going to clubs to get that dingling massage.
Y'all all in competition looking for the same dude. The rapper, the trapper, or the athlete. Come here, let me holler at you. Y'all not gonna meet. And if you do meet him, all he trying to do is ski. Another reason is that men are becoming fiscally responsible. What I need to spend $750 for a bottle in the liquor store that costs $33.99 just to sit on some motherfucking couches that smell like butt. And it'd be a damn shame to spend all this money for a section and ain't no sex.
Yeah, should I just host a club in my house and just buy bottles? It's much cheaper. Just put a little DJ music, a little bit of lights. I have, whatever bottles you want, we just go to Bevmo or something and get that bottle. And it's going to be a much cheaper, better time for the same amount of money.
The club scene is finito.
Dog, the clubs in Los Angeles are so dead, it's not even funny. It's not a joke, it's not a drill, it's not a game. Clubbing in LA is officially dead. Man, we went to the club last night. I won't say which club, but bro, it was so dead. Nobody's dancing, nobody's smiling. I don't understand. Like I was literally taken back. The shorty next to me, beautiful young lady, she was on her phone the whole time, and it's not her fault. It's not her fault. I don't even think it's the club's fault. I
think it's somewhat the club's fault. They make an atmosphere that isn't so engaging for people to come and dance and have a good time.
Dudes, I'm over here trying to hit my little two-step. I can't even dance, by the way. But I'm hitting my little two-step. You know, every song that comes on, I'm dancing to, I'm vibing to. You know what I'm saying? I'm constant energy and motion. But after 40 minutes, it's already hot. I'm looking around and I'm like, bro, all of these tough-ass Negroes, man, y'all too tough. Y'all too tough. Y'all stiff. And it's just ruining the atmosphere, dude. And it's becoming like, I can't even describe how trash that shit is, bro. And it's like, I just want to fix the issue. Like, genuinely, because I know there's so much potential. It's LA at the end of the day.
Bro, clubbing to me is fucking dead at this point, bro.
Time to make a chow time club.
Why the hell would I want to pay $300,
no sections, huge dance floors, and there's gonna be food.
$500 to go stand on the couch when I could go in my fucking living room and go stand on my own goddamn couch for free? You feel me? Then on top of that, bro, I don't see the point of buying a fucking liquor bottle with the price jacked all the way up to the goddamn roof.
And I'll charge fair prices on liquor.
Ain't no goddamn point. I don't see the fun of that. Bro, then people, they go to the club, stand there with a clean ass fit on, just to sit there and stand and look around. Motherfucker hugging the wall and shit. Hugging all on the wall and stuff. Like, what?
I mean, they got a clean fit. They don't want to mess it up or dirty it, right?
What is the point of that? I don't see the fun and the experience in that. Personally, man, I feel like clubbing is just trash now, bro. See, if we would have grew up in the early 2000s when Hot in Here, Nelly, and all that shit was popping, bro, we'd probably be in there having a time.
I grew up in that era. I didn't go to clubs. I maybe went to like one or two growing up, but it was fun. It was actually quite enjoyable. Everybody was dancing, and I hear the as soon as you hear that music, you just hear that intro, and everybody's already get on the dance floor, and you're about to bust.
Bro, but now this shit ass.
I don't mean.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This shit it's straight trash. It's garbage.
What did the club used to be like?
Bonnet number 3.
As a millennial, I've got a couple of photo albums. Let me show you what the club used to look like. And don't be fooled. We took pictures. We danced. We sweat. We stood on sofas. Sang all the songs. Business casual. Man in finance. Almost sure of it. Sweaty. Stank face. Cracking jokes. Truly dancing. Not really posing. We danced hard. Look at this. And unfortunately, sometimes those pictures were blurry because we did not have cameras on our phones. Took us weeks to get these. Couldn't go back and change them.
Had to develop these bitches at Rite Aid.
Oh, you just know a time was had. And you had to have been there. Yep, our poses.
Yeah, you know, because yesterday was Mother's Day, and then like her going through these photo albums is kind of getting to me right now, just because I went through photo albums yesterday. Looking at my mom's photo albums, or just not my dad's photo albums, but just of our family and just mom and things like that, just reminiscing. So seeing this, it just kind of like brings me back memories of, back in the day, we literally had to pose, come together, take pictures with a camera that was like $5,000 camera, and get those things developed, and then you got to share these things with everyone. Remember, people used to have these pictures in our wallets and things like that. I kind of miss those days. I miss my mom, so it just made me reminisce a little bit.
We were so fine in our thick belt. A time was had. That's all that could be said.
Yes, what a time was had. I remember I had the old school camcorder, the video camera, and I was filming everything from college to even after graduation. I took it down to Freaknik. I had so much footage. Oh man, I lost that footage. I was so upset. But for sure, we had more fun than young people today in the club. The club was a once a week vibe. We couldn't wait to get there either Thursday night or Friday. And it was definitely more fun on a Thursday night because back in college, that Friday, a lot of people didn't have a lot of classes like that. You took all your classes earlier that week. And we just went there to dance, have a good time, and definitely meet the women. And we knew how to meet them. We didn't have to buy a section. We didn't have to buy them drinks. We would just go there and be the guys on the dance floor having a good time. And the women would kind of circulate and gravitate towards us anyway. But that's all I got in this video. You guys drop a comment down below and let me know how you feel about what happened to club culture.
You know, this really makes me want to open up like a chow time club with a huge dance floor, you know, some tables, just normal tables, not sections, tables, and then, you know, serve food so people can eat, dance, and have a good time. And I'll charge reasonable prices on alcohol. Please like, subscribe, comment down below. I really appreciate that. And I'll catch you guys next time.